From 12 News, these are Street Stories.
The idea of operating your own business is appealing to a lot of people, and a local man realized that dream a few years ago.
However, his dreams were almost derailed with a diagnosis of cancer. 2 years later, he's more than a food truck cook, he's a fighter. We take you to Fairhaven and this week's Street Stories.
Always gotta have a clean grill. A little bit of ice cream.
I make everything from scratch.
Mini golf. We do homemade chips, food all in one. Homemade Mozambique for families to come and enjoy.
It's a dream come true
Order up.
for Liam Saunders,
Fresh lemonade.
who owns Lenny's Catch in Fairhaven.
So Lenny is actually my dog. She's a 4-year-old golden doodle. She's the boss. She runs this place, you know, when she comes over here.
Born in New Bedford,
Johnny, you like pickles?
Saunders started selling seafood
We got fresh haddock,
before expanding his food truck business
Oklahoma style. So I get a good smash burger.
to burgers, chicken, and more.
Smash burger.
Probably the best smash burger I've ever had.
Obsessed with Lebanese food. It's called a Lebanese Lenny and a pita pocket wrap.
After a round of mini golf, homemade ice cream, 3 businesses, 1 location.
Financial freedom. All right, I'll be 32 altogether. You know, I'm just pushing every single day for my family. All right, thanks. You know, that's what it's all about. Show my son, you know, what it's like to, you know, work hard and, you know, choose your own path.
The path took a twisting turn 2 years ago. After rain caused Liam to call it a day, he dropped by his grandmother's house. The visit saved his life.
I was telling her about a discomfort that I had, and a couple hours later, found out I had cancer, testicular cancer. Yeah, my life changed. You know, I went through a couple different surgeries, lost my hair. I had a really good support system, you know, pushing me along the way, and I think that's, you know, why I'm, you know, in this position now.
Liam says he's now in remission,
This coming February, I'll be 2 years cancer-free.
feeling blessed and looks at life a bit differently.
You know, what I've been through, maybe I could help out, you know, somebody that maybe went through something similar. Thanks, bud. You know, we're all kind of, you know, battling the same fight, and, you know, somebody that goes through this at my age, you know, maybe I can kind of give them some support and help them along the way. You know, life's never going to be easy. You never know what, you know, what might happen tomorrow. Kind of just pick up your head and keep pushing forward.
A flock of seagulls hovering over the Providence River. Construction workers in the background. None of it bothering the students of San Miguel as they show off their skills at chess. Here on the pedestrian bridge.
Who needs a game?
Executive Director John Wolf.
So the only real move is either here or here.
What made you come up with chess for the students?
So I was looking for ways to help the boys learn about analytic reasoning, prediction,
I play the Vienna Gambit.
pattern recognition,
Control of the middle.
things like that.
It's not a good move.
And once I introduced it, I'm gonna go ahead and push that. It just caught like wildfire.
Good game.
What's your name?
Anderson.
Anderson.
Yeah.
Nice job. What's so special about San Miguel?
Oh man, it's one of the greatest things I've ever been connected to. Young men and their families can find potential beyond anything that would be an option for them in most cases around. They give boys a chance to be heard clearly, to be respected. There's a brotherhood in the building.
The students attracting the attention of people walking on by.
You wanna play?
This is awesome. I'm going to be late to my Spanish class, but this is beyond worth it.
I learned it in Morocco.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Adrian, I'm Mike.
Hi, I'm Adrian.
Nice meeting you. How good are you at this?
So I'm alright at it. It's my first year playing it.
You gonna take it easy on me?
I gotta go hard.
Oh, you gotta go hard?
Yeah.
I can't take you, can I? No. It looked good though. Can that take that?
No.
No.
I can't. Then I'm gonna take.
Wait a minute. That's checkmate?
Yeah, it's me.
That means I lost.
Yeah.
You did a good job.
8th grader Jaden Mason.
Jaden, why do you love chess?
Oh, I love chess because it's like you have to use your brain and you have to think a lot because you have to like try to think of what like your opponent is trying to do in his next move.
You guys are too smart for us.
We're committed to teaching children of the economically poor or from places where economic poverty persists as if they were the children of kings.
I love San Miguel because it's like we're a family and like the brotherhood and stuff.
Did this choose you?
It probably did, yeah, it probably did. I had a coincidental meeting with Brother Lawrence in 1997, and that's really helped to guide my career and my life in a really beautiful way.
Lacing up her sneakers and putting on a hat. Check.
You ready? Going for a run.
Baby in stroller.
I know, it's okay.
Check.
She's a baby. Children cry when you put them in the car seats too. I put her in, I give her a snack. Ready? Okay. And she's usually asleep by the finish line.
Guinness World Record in sight.
You're doing so good today.
Definitely check.
I am trying to set the Guinness World Record. I see your big toes. For the most half marathons pushing a stroller in 1 year. Mama's a little race, baby. Run, run, run.
Cheyenne Eldridge says the idea of running half marathons started as a joke, but then it turned serious.
You know, one of the things we tell all of our daughters is they can do and be anything they want in their lives, and I try to set goals and chase after them with them watching me. It's empowering. I want my daughters to, you know, be something, do something amazing.
The Coventry mother of 5 with her 8-month daughter Shay in the stroller has 365 days to run 50 half marathons. It started in July, and she's already nailed 41.
When they gave me the number 50, I started looking at my calendar, and at first I thought it was a little daunting until I just started picking up speed, so to say, and now I'm realizing that I have at least 6 months left, and I'm gonna crush it.
Cheyenne's goal is to run 70 to 80 in 1 year, so it will be difficult for someone to break. The long run, peaceful and personal.
It's a way that I'm doing something I love with someone I love. Boop. You know, she's not our only child, and it's my way of being close to her and having stories for her someday that's just her.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, she's 8 months old and she's been to 28 states and ran 42 half marathons with me. I can't wait to tell her that someday. I'm really excited that in this record, she's part of it. This isn't my record, it's ours.
Earning all these medals are gratifying in more ways than one.
This is a way for me to bond with the baby. This isn't my first, so to have one-on-one time with her.
Cheyenne with some advice to all moms.
Include your children. Find that passion, show your children, and your children will hopefully collect the same passion.
In Coventry, Mike Montecalvo, 12 News.
More of Street Stories coming up on WPRI 12+. Now, more Street Stories on WPRI 12+.
A local library filled with history is getting a makeover of sorts.
The mural's being created as part of an important project for a local student at the Providence Library on Vesey Street, and you can help. Chief Videographer Johnny Villelas takes us to Providence in this week's Street Stories.
The title we're going with is Wanskuck Mill Village Mural.
My name is Kira McAfee. I go to RISD, graduate student at the moment in the Teaching and Learning Department. Grew up in southern Massachusetts, but now a full-time Rhode Islander.
I was contacted by Kiara, and she was looking for a project for her thesis.
For me, painting is escaping from my current realities and getting to jump into a new one. I enjoy making spaces that are familiar to what we know on the day-to-day, but also have a twist to them and can kind of be anything that you want. Grew up painting because my mom and my grandma were both painters. We're at the Wanskuck Library to see my mural in action. So we're highlighting the Wanskuck historic landmarks as well as nature gardens. On this first wall we have the library where we're currently standing, and then in the middle we have the Wanskuck Mill Village, and then on the third wall it'll be the Wanskuck Town Hall.
I am so pleased to have this mural.
And they'll all be in transition from black and white to color. I have a passion for community spaces in general, and I've done a few library murals before, and luckily enough, here we are. I just have a general love for New England buildings in general. I feel like they're so unique. They hold a lot of character, just like the repetition of the bricks. It'll be fun to try to capture all those. I will be here. Everyone is welcome to come come on in and grab a brush and help add their mark to the wall as well. On February 21st, we'll have a little unveiling celebration.
I just hope that the neighbors and the local library members are able to have fun seeing their home represented in a new way, and they're able to see themselves in the painting too.
If you'd like more information on the project and what the library has to offer, go to WPRI.com. It's been said, don't limit your challenges. Challenge your limits.
All right, doing the moves, C does.
Nice bow here.
One kick.
Get him up there, mister.
Another jab.
P.I. Nice.
Every move.
Move. And leave it on there. Excellent.
Important for Connor Conti.
And block. Hey!
Blocks.
Shake your hands out a little bit.
Straights, jabs, cross punches.
Watch out. Good.
Hook punches, uppercuts.
Connor, who's 14, loves the challenge of martial arts.
And another knee. Hey!
After all, his life has not been easy.
That's it.
Living with autism spectrum disorder.
Awesome new martial arts moves.
Connor's mom, Mary Conti.
You know, living with autism and having to see him struggle to live in the world that everybody else just takes for granted. I've always told my husband I would give anything to just be him for a day, just so I could see how he sees things, how he hears things, how he interprets things.
Mary says she's never seen her son engage in physical activity like this.
There we go. Nice.
And it's helping his overall health. She's grateful to Sensei William Ambrosia for his patience.
Put it here. Brief hand maneuvers, some strikes, and some kicking and blocking, and he feels very excited about that.
Sensei Bill knows about challenges. Born with a severe vascular problem and other health issues, he started training when he was 5. His life almost cut short 12 years later when returning from a charity event in 1985.
I was bringing a friend home, and a drunk driver passed the center line, hit me head on. I actually turned the wheel. So I took the hit, not my passenger. I broke my right knee, all my ribs, and cut my face. 356 stitches. You dealt this deck of cards, you deal with it, and you go forward, and you keep moving forward. There's no time for feeling bad for yourself. Pick yourself up, and let's go.
Now he's propping up others, hoping to build their character and self-control.
Effort, etiquette, sincerity, character, and self-control. Don't just stay here. They go out in the real world. Good boy, all right? Until next week.
I've never been so proud of him. I literally want to sit there and cry happy tears. You make me so proud of you every day, and when you're here, you make me so proud of you. You learn new things every week. You do a great job to watch you laugh and throw your head back and laugh. And it makes me so happy to see you happy.
Anything we need to do in here?
Reach back and do the fuse panel.
Hi, my name is Wyatt Zani.
My name is Mike Zani, and it took us about 1,200 hours to convert this 77 bus to electric.
Putting time and money into this sweet ride.
We really wanted to do some project like this together. I fell in love with the VW bus.
The driver wasn't even born when this bus first hit the road. Wyatt and his dad Mike found this VW in New Hampshire.
The underside of this car was a real dirty, rusty mess.
81,500 even. The original owner, he had a list of buyers that were ahead of us in buying it, but when I told him about the project, he's like, you're top of the list now.
EVCC, which is our battery monitoring system.
The 16-year-old Portsmouth High School junior says he wanted to invest in the future.
Hunter, that's the guy we called.
And thought electric vehicles would be the perfect project with his dad.
We were working on a problem for hours and we couldn't figure it out, and once we got it working or figured out a solution, it was just it was a big moment. We were super happy. I remember the first time we got the wheels spinning on this car, we just were jumping with joy, and it was great to share the moment with my dad.
Putty installation.
You bonded in the shop.
We did. Does anyone have a 1977 quarter?
There's a lot of father-son bonding that went on, and he was great to have in the shop. He's super useful.
He's useful.
Yeah.
Dads are supposed to be useful. What did you learn about Wyatt?
Pretty crafty in terms of how he approaches learning. There are times I'm like, is he paying attention? And then I'm like, he was totally paying attention.
So Wyatt, this is the motor that operates everything, right?
This is a net gain Hyper 9, gets about 120 horsepower.
The batteries can produce a lot of heat.
When all the heat rises to the top, we run this coolant over here. And after it travels through all the tubes, picking up all the heat, goes back down to the engine compartment where we cool it off.
How fast can this thing go?
It gets a little squirrely above 65, and that's not because of the electric part. It's just the old mechanics of a 50-year-old car.
Wyatt, who just got his license in December, will be very popular with his friends.
I think they just loved the idea of the Volkswagen bus when I told them I was making it electric.
They're going to want to ride in it. That's really what it is.
Oh, I got a list of people I need to take for rides.
More of Street Stories coming up on WPRI 12+. Now, more Street Stories on WPRI 12+.
After 40 years, a member of our 12 News family is retiring.
Wendy Curtis is a pioneer. She's one of Rhode Island's first TV female photographers and editors, and she did it all by taking on the biggest challenge of her life, breast cancer.
Well, I got a little flora, I got a little fauna. I've got my tomato plants right here. Cherry baby. Are you kidding me? Playing in the dirt? Come on.
You can call this...
The nice Italian boy does this first, so we make sure everything grows right.
Wendy Curtis's happy place.
Best thing ever.
When she's not working in her garden or enjoying the beach...
We'll end it with some nut sound and take it down to the end.
Wendy is making TV.
Been here 40 years. I started when I was 3.
Editing video you see on 12 News This Morning.
Now we're on to the next show.
Wendy, 40 years went by fast.
Blink of an eye.
After 40 years, Wendy is retiring from her dream job at WPRI 12. After all, she was a pioneer in the business. After 2 years in radio, Wendy eventually became one of the first female television photographers in Rhode Island. A true badge of honor.
What made you want to be a photographer?
Why wouldn't you want to be? Out there chasing fires, bad guys. When I started, my first trial was Klaus von Bülow. It was kind of unheard of, and it was really cool being that girl to break that little bit of a barrier.
Did people look at you and like, a woman is carrying a camera? Did you ever get that?
I got that a lot, thank you, because chivalry is not dead. For all the men that were like, can I carry your gear for you? No one touches my camera. I always carried my own camera and sticks, and I loved every single bit of it.
Life was going great.
The first week, all I did was cry.
Until a diagnosis of stage 4 breast cancer. Wendy was only 34.
You know what? And I never saw that one coming. You know, you're saying stage 4, you're saying this, you're saying that, and you know, I'm walking around with half of my body cut off, and I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize myself.
Wendy's story, WPRI TV.
But she didn't give up. She used that challenge to help other women in an Emmy Award-winning series called Wendy's Story.
It's about Wendy Curtis winning the biggest battle of her life, fighting breast cancer,
which chronicled her fight and treatment.
To this day, Mike, there are still people that see me in the grocery store and are like, ain't that girl that did Wendy's story? My mom went and got a mammogram because she saw that.
The setback brought Wendy inside, matching the words of a story to the video you see on TV.
You should be able to turn off the volume on your TV and look at the pictures and know this story from what I am showing you. And that's my job.
What are you going to miss the most?
The camaraderie.
Played it out in your head. What's that like when you're walking out the door the last time?
Can I contemplate that on the beach? It will be bittersweet.
The door closes behind you, you're walking out. What do you think?
It's been a good run. Mm-hmm.
Would you change anything?
No. plywood.
It's going to be light blue.
This may be a small space,
I kind of wanted like a pink dress.
but it comes with big dreams.
That room was once a storage closet, and we are transforming it right now into the BULLDOG boutique, so it can be a functioning boutique.
Students in the Babcock building at Westerly High School contributing their time and talent to offer something unique.
We just made a dressing room, and they're going to put racks in there so we can put all the clothing in there, so when students can come, they have the boutique experience.
It's a passion project for 16-year-old junior Ocean Lombard.
We have a range of clothing from everyday wear to tuxes and formal dresses for prom. So it's really nice being able to give the opportunity to so many students.
The BULLDOG Boutique offering free clothing to all students, no questions asked. One stipulation, wear it to a Westerly event.
Is it important for you to give back?
Yeah, I think it's super important. I'm very fortunate for being able to have clothes that I can wear, and for people to not have that same opportunity to me is just sad. I've probably collected around 1,000 donations of everything. The boutique solely runs on the generosity of the community.
Teacher Susan Youngberg challenged the students to get creative and give back.
It started just bringing clothes up so the kids could upcycle, and people started donating, and they started donating beautiful dresses. Thought, wow, we could use these for prom.
Sarah Steverman is a contributing advisor to the BULLDOG Boutique.
This has been a really wonderful collaborative effort, and most recently we're very grateful for the support of the Westerly Education Endowment Fund.
What do people don't know about some kids that are struggling?
I think they don't honestly realize how many kids are struggling. I think when people do realize, they do want to help.
You're looking forward to the prom when you see kids dressed up with some of your clothes here?
Yeah, I really am. Knowing that the whole BULLDOG Boutique team was able to help a student is just really impactful for myself.
Libraries are just what's right in the world. You can get anything that you want. They want you to take it, and they want you to take it for free.
They've been around for about 5,000 years.
There are so many cool spaces there.
A collection of documents.
Hello.
From clay tablets.
That might be the easiest way to go.
To electronic devices.
There's so much more than books. Quantum physics, you can get ebooks, e-audiobooks, so you can get fishing poles, you can get sports equipment, anything that you might want to borrow. Spanish and bilingual books. You can probably find it at a library. I got my first library card when I was 3. Hi, I'm Linda LaCava. I'm a library associate, sticker pictures, at the North Providence Union Free Library, and I visited the 70 public lending libraries in Rhode Island. At least every week I went to 1 or 2, sometimes 3 or 5. I don't usually do New Year's resolutions or anything. I want to do some kind of a challenge.
Linda says about 6 years ago, a grandmother walked into the library and talked about bringing her granddaughter to a different one every week. The idea inspired LaCava.
And I thought, what a cool idea. And so I was like, I'm going to file that away for someday. Someday was this year. And so I decided to visit all of the libraries in Rhode Island. I moved here 15 years ago, and so I didn't really know the geography of Rhode Island very well. And this was a great way to visit lots of different parts of the state. I saved Mount Pleasant for my last library because that's where I got my library card initially.
Linda says it's also a playful zone for children of all ages to be themselves.
And they're not always quiet. I work in the children's department, and especially over the summer, or Elephant and Piggy. They can get a little bit loud, but in a good way. Libraries are just what's right in the world. They're all different, but yeah, they all have kind of that, you can relax here. You can find what you need here. You can just kind of be. What a wonderful feeling that is.
LaCava says libraries are important. Their purpose, much more than taking out a book.
Libraries are just so important to me. Thank you. If I'm ever having a down day, I'm going to find a local library and just go in, and that's going to make me feel better because someone will be happy that I'm there.
Thanks for watching Street Stories on WPRI 12+. Catch a new inspiring story every Friday on 12 News at 6 on WPRI 12 and WPRI.com.